Welcome back, everybody, to an episode of fuck, 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 fuck healers, dude. Fuck them, dude. Dude, you get. It's so fucking common to see terrible fucking healers and healer. Bro, the healer is like the easiest thing. Look, you can't heal for shit. You can't play games for shit. You can't play computer games. You can't play any type of game. Pick Mercy. Hold left click on somebody. That's it. It's not that hard. Or pick Kiriko. I need to switch my character, damn it. I keep forgetting. And just hold left click. Just hold it. Just prep. Look, take a little duct tape and just put it on your fucking mouse, you stupid fox. It's not that goddamn hard. At least playing DPS tank well it's a skill. Holding left click on Kiriko is not a skill. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Holy fuck. Same thing for fucking Mercy, dude. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, people. Jesus Christ, you stupid sacks of shit. It's not that hard. I'm not telling you that as Kiriko you gotta have 10 kills per game or some shit. No, dude, just hold your fucking left mouse button and heal. Same for Mercy. Same for dude. Literally, Zenyatta, just put this on. Just put your ball on somebody, dude. Just put it stays there. As long as you don't lose life, it just stays there. You don't have to fucking. You don't have to do anything else. You can just forget it. The problem is that people do forget it, and then it comes off of somebody, and they forget to put it back on. Okay, our tank jumped down, so you just kind of left them, which is, I'll be honest, what you should have done, because this thing is unlocking, but... Tank, but... He couldn't kill anything. He couldn't left click or do anything. Oh man, I shouldn't follow this tank. This tank is retarded. Yeah, that's a widow behind me. Dude, she missed her shot, but eventually you get enough shots given to somebody, no matter how bad they are. Eventually, they're gonna hit something. This thing's not capped yet. By the way, this thing is not capped yet. How is this thing not capped yet? You were literally being healed. You didn't have to run away. Oh no. What is that? I don't know where she is, but like... Okay, I'm alive. I freed Lucio. Nice shield, Lucio. Okay, everybody's dead. I'm not gonna use my ult here, dude. That's not gonna happen. I think our Hanzo might be... No, it's not Hanzo, it's the other person. Our tank is shit on a stick, huh? That's unfortunate. It's 800. How is that possible? How do you have 800 damage, my guy? You need to get over there. You need to teleport yourself over there. Okay, you know what? I guess I'm going widow hunting, huh? Nah, forget our tank, he's useless. He's literally worth nothing. I don't know where Widow is. Nobody's pinged her. I mean, we don't have a tank. I'll tell you that much right now. We do not have a tank. I don't think he's hooked a single person or actually succeeded in killing them with his hook. Yeah, we're not. I mean, I'm gonna die. All I can do is delay it a bit. I really would like to know where this Widow is. Mm. Nobody pings her.
I see a hostile.
I have to stay as Moira just because I have to kill the Widow. Nobody else is going to. Our tank is not gonna go kill her. Our DPS is, bro, like I don't even know. Our it's hard to say. It's hard to judge them because we got like. I mean, we're getting stomped in terms of deaths, dude. We have no tank. So that's problem number one. How do we heal when we have no tank? We're getting like run down by D.Va and Widow and like just D.Va's 6k damage, the highest in the whole game. She's just running us down. And our tank, it's just a bad combo of having a good enemy tank and a terrible tank on the other side. And a terrible tank on our side. Just like a terrible combo. I'm gonna have to go kill Widow. Obviously. But there you go, Genji. It sort of worked. Genji knew what I was trying to do. At least we capped it. Something behind us. But what? Okay, it's a baby D.Va, dude. I see her. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, heal these people. It's such a fucking weirdo game, dude. Genji, heal. I'm gonna die. Tank. Bro, my kingdom for a fucking tank. Like I'm trying to hunt the Widow, but the tank will not help. He won't protect us, and he won't counter the enemy tank. He won't mirror the enemy tank to keep him from doing whatever the fuck they want. Tired doesn't work against Widow, dude. We need a Winston. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, like, made that dude rage quit. I don't know where she is. But I used I have to use my ship to get in because our Zarya will not help. So I'm vulnerable to something like this.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
Just
A taste of poison.
And I'm dead. Just, dude, literally Zarya 2 feet behind me. Literally, she's literally right there. Oh, no bubble. No bubble. It's like, bro, just, I don't know, dude. At 10 deaths. The Genji has 10 deaths. What can you do? Could have bubbled me. Save my life. Nope.
Great minds are always persecuted.
I tried to get to her, but with no tank. One of our DPSs was like, he just gave the fuck up. He just gave up on our tank, bro. Our tank. What a disaster. What a tank disaster. I mean, you can't heal when you're always dead. Just like what can you do? There's nobody to heal when it's just like a crack from Widow. And the funny thing is, she wasn't even that good. That's the funny part. She wasn't even that good. But because we had, like, me and Genji, completely uncoordinated, we managed to just go in there and I distracted her, she killed me, and then Genji went and killed her. Right? Just we only did it one time. It's not coordinated, right? But it wasn't even that hard. I tried to get to the back line, but the Mei was always up my ass, or the Diva or something like that, and then bro, the tank. It's so infuriating to have such a worthless tank. Almost as infuriating as having terrible supports. Maybe? I don't know. This is defense. Give me this lady here. But this, like, what can you do? What can you do?
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
You can't go after Widow when her entire team is protecting her. Or when,
Real
just,
glory comes
like, if Mei is protecting her,
not hurting them.
I need a distraction. Like, my tank could distract Mei, but the thing is that our tank was, dude, from the moment he was playing Hog, I was like, we're gonna have a problem here, because he had so little damage. Hog shoots a big ass shotgun blast. Even just spamming it without actually doing any real, like, permanent damage or getting any kills, you should have way more damage than, like, yeah, like 600-700 at some point. Like, what the fuck, man? That shit is fucking.
Let's go.
It just speaks to not a bad Hog, but a bad player. A bad Hog doesn't successfully, but he can aim. Dude, what the fuck? You hide the opposite side. A random Widow shot. We're gonna have another Widow problem here, dude. You have to go kill the Widow, Doofus. You have to. Either you have to kill the Widow. Come on. These motherfuckers, dude. Correct. Don't get his rifle.
I thought you were the sniper.
It's fucking Widows.
I'm here.
There's Widow back there. Christ. Where are you? I need to get out. I don't know what Widow is. We have no defense against her. I hear her. She's coming up on our right side. Nice job. Yeah, stop getting slapped, my guy. Maybe. Tank is dead. He's up there. Yeah, she put a trap down. You fucking hell. I really don't like being on Widow killing duty. I don't feel comfortable doing it. Not on this lady at least.
Restoring balance.
Why's nobody shooting at her?
I've got you.
Widow up there.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Locked away.
I tried. I tank, another terrible tank, dude.
I'm here.
He's just bad. He's not as bad as the hog, as our hog, but he is bad. Better run. Yeah, their widow's not particularly good, but it doesn't matter. We have no time, but she just gets to like kind of shoot at us. I can't. Reaper's been wandering about for a while, and he doesn't have his ult, and he hasn't. Oh, there he is. We hear him, right? I gotta stay far enough back to like be able to like suzu the clump that gets ulted. Uh-oh. And there it is. It took him too long. If he had done it earlier, I would like I had forgotten about it. Where's this woman, bro? I really don't want to have to go kill her again.
Restoring balance.
But something tells me I'm gonna have to.
Let the kitsune guide you. I'm with you.
I don't like her being there at all.
Draw strength from nature.
Cause I can't see her from here. That's a bad angle. There's Reaper again.
Enemy here. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
That's bad. No bad. Somebody kill her? Yeah, somebody did kill her. He's still playing Reaper, so he might be close to building up another one. Close. I can't use my ult. I mean, I can't use my Suzu. Okay, Reaper's dead. Okay, he's gonna get another shot to use it. I need to make sure I stay the fuck away from him. Okay, they're staggering. Reaper's gonna come in, almost certainly. Try to force his way in. Can't be caught in it. Okay, well. See, I told you. He was just a little late. Our tank improved a bit. Bro, at one point he was like 5 and 7. He went on to 11 and 5. But yeah, the DPS was much different. He's 100% correct. Not really a healer difference. Look at the healing numbers; they're more or less the same. No, actually, theirs are a little higher actually. Overall, theirs are a little higher, but the DPS is much higher. Widow was not that good. It's just that because we had our tank was kind of like iffy. It made her feel threatening, more threatening than she really was. But you could tell she's not that good when I could kill her with what's her face with Kiriko. I would not be able to kill a half awake Widow with Kiriko, because my Kiriko aim is god awful. My right click, the right click, left click, right click, left click. The kunai, dude, it's bad. It's terrible. And I killed her what twice? Just went up there and killed her, and she didn't really do anything about it. She could have just shot me. She saw me coming at least once, maybe twice, maybe both times. And what happened? Nothing happened. I just went in there and shot her. I gotta give it to our DPS, who were, you know, they were operating in a bit of a tank of dearth for sure. He did get better. In the beginning, he was really just terrible. But he got better. Got a little bit. He stayed a little bit more with the team. Let the do when your DPS are. There's two ways to play tank in quick play at least. Aggressive and passive. If your DPS is good, there's no reason to play aggressive. Play passive. If the game is even remotely even, just play passive. Let your DPS do the work, protect them, etc. Right? If this is not always possible because some characters like Winston, for example, they don't really have a passive mode. their job is to jump in, kill the backline, and then leave. But if you're playing something like Ramatra, tank, what do you call this man? Reinhardt. So just play passive. If your DPS is doing well, just stand there and protect them and play a little bit passive. away people that get too close, that kind of thing. Now, if your DPS is not doing that well, or the game is really tight, then you're gonna have to go a little aggro, right? You're gonna have to contribute offensively. But if your DPS is 6, 7, 8K more than both of your DPSs have 6 or 7K more than both of their DPSs, you don't have to do anything. Just make sure you don't die so that the front line doesn't collapse and your DPS then are either in danger or can't be where they want to be, or their good positioning is now bad positioning because their tank is dead. Uh, you don't have to really do anything. Good DPS are a blessing, and half awake. If you have good DPS and your healers are even half awake, you don't have to do anything. You stand there. If you're a tank, stand it and look mean. That's it. Dude, really, really good DPS trump really, really, really good healers almost every time, right? I've had many games where our healers were trash, but our DPS were good, and we still win. Now, the game gets close, let's be honest, closer than it has any right to be, but that's how it goes. If the opposite is true, you tend to lose, right? If your healers are really good, but your DPS is really bad compared to theirs, then you'll tend to lose. You'll lose slowly, right? You'll get pushed back and get pushed back and get pushed back and get pushed back until eventually you just lose. Right? All other things being equal. Right? If your tank is equal but your DPS is worse and your healing is worse, you'll end up losing. And the opposite, vice versa, right? So when you have good DPS, even if your healing is not great, right? It can't be zero, it can't be zilch, it can't be like you can't have the enemy healers doubling your healers healing, because then you know people won't die. The DPS will be doing damage, but nobody will die because their healers are doing way more healing than you are and stuff like that. They don't have the sustain, blah blah blah. But if things are either relatively equal, it's better to have slightly better DPS and slightly worse healing than the other way around. Because slightly better DPS, the game is not designed to be able to heal every bit of damage the enemy is capable of putting out. It's just not. Blizzard has come out and said it many times, and it's the proof is in the pudding. An equivalent healer cannot usually of equivalent skill cannot out heal the damage of an equivalent DPS, right? You just can't. If I'm healing, the healing I can output in a battle playing any kind of healer is usually not enough to offset the healing being output by somebody of equivalent skill on the damage roll. Almost always, right? Because the game's not designed like that, right? Because if it was, and you had a healer of equivalent skill to their DPS, what would happen is what? Nobody would die, right? That on top of people trying to avoid and not get killed and stuff like that, you have equivalent healing coming out from the other side that usually doesn't require skill or accuracy. Usually, there's some exceptions, but usually it would make it almost impossible to kill anybody, right? But that's not what happens. People die all the time, even at the highest levels where healers are top notch. You just somebody, a McCree or a Cassidy or a Tracer or something, will be able to output so much damage so quickly on a single target that there's almost no way to save them without you know maybe you can save them once with like a lamp or something, and then what about the next 24 seconds that the lamp is on cooldown? How are you going to save them then? Usually is that you can't, right? If Tracer empties an entire clip into somebody's head, to a squishy's head, they're going to die. There's nothing you can do about it. The point is, it's better to have good DPS than good healers. But both is nice, and obviously tanks are really important, even more important than they were in Overwatch 1, because there's only one. Their stats are better overall, so that a tank can really output a ton of damage, take a ton of damage. A tank who's like really contributing can really turn the tide of a game. Now sometimes you don't need to, but if the game is close and one tank is contributing offensively and the other one isn't, you tend to like start getting pushed back and start getting pushed back and start getting pushed back and then just losing. Anyways, that's gonna be for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next.